SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is the Pete's Parlay Show for NFL Week 5, college football Week 6. Last week, won 3 out of the 4 sides, so I broke even. Man, took the one on the first half. It covered on the full game, didn't cover on the first half, but that's all right. You know, solid week last week, and hopefully we'll do it again. All right, let's get right into it. NFL. A lot of these cappers gave some interesting sides. The first one, Scott Kellen, right? He likes Oakland +4. I knew that was going to be a sharp side. Talked to Brent from BetDSI. The sharps are on Oakland +4. I can't pull the trigger. Why? Because I'm not exactly sharp myself. So, maybe if I was sharp, I'd bet it myself and put it in the parlay, but I'm not going to. It's probably the sharp side, though. Stephen O likes Baltimore +3. I'm leaning that way myself as well, but, I need the top picks to put in the parlay. Can't put these ones that are going to be like, loses, and then I'm like, well, I liked a little bit. Why did I put it in there? Whole other sides are interesting. Carolina, Arizona, New Orleans, Chicago, New England, Cincinnati. Interesting games, We all know we've discussed these. I have some leans on them. The cappers have some leans on them, but no way they're strong enough to put in the parlay. Tony George makes an interesting case for the under at 38.5 in KC, Tennessee. It's already down from 41.5 where it opened, and he says it's going to be a 17-13 type game. I'm agreeing with it. I think Tennessee on the teaser is a great bet there. I would bet the under 38.5 as well, but I'm not going to put it in the parlay. Philly Giants, that's an interesting one. Tony George handicapped with him. He likes Philly +2. Talk to Brent. Brent tells me the sharps are on the Giants. Public is on Philly, so there's a sharp public split there. But, yeah, I'm not going to put the Giants in my parlay, to put it mildly. Denver is an interesting side. Everyone's liking Denver, and the sharps have not come in either way there. I'm not going to touch it. Then let's see, what else do we have here? And then Al McMorty had made a very interesting case for the over in Seattle, Indianapolis, 43.5. And Brent did tell me that he got small sharp action on the over as well. But again, that's a sharp play. I'm not quite sharp yet, so I'm not going to put that in. I am going to include from the NFL the Atlanta game and the Jacksonville game. We'll get into that a little bit later. Then in college, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Joe Duffy. He says that ASU, Arizona State over Notre Dame -6 is the side that he likes. Brent told me he got small sharp action, though, on Notre Dame, so I'm going to pass on that. Steve from collegefootballwinning.com, I think, he gave us 2 good underdogs, Texas State +11 and Ball State +5.5. Both those probably the right side, but not quite confident in them enough as of yet to put them into the parlay. Bunch of, let's see, what else do we have here? Sharps on San Francisco over Houston. Not going to touch that. All right, let's get into the 4 picks that I'm going to include in the parlay. First one, Jacksonville +11.5. I handicapped that with Al McMorty. When I researched that game, when I started researching it for the video, I started to like Jacksonville more and more. That's the side that Al McMorty likes, and Brent from BetDSI did tell me there's a sharp public split on that game. Sharps on Jacksonville, public on St. Louis. So that sealed the deal. Jacksonville +11.5. These are all DSI lines. Then Green Bay over. I looked at that game. My first thought was, man, both these teams are going to score 27. Would have loved to have gotten it at 52. Talked to Brent from BetDSI, the sharps and the public all over that, so that's a scary game for him. Right now it's 53.5 at DSI. I'm going to do a little bit of a stupid thing, buy down to 53, -120. That's the pick number 2. Green Bay, Detroit over 53, -120. Then another one that comes from Brent tells me that the sharps are on Bowling Green, UMass under. They took it at 52. I'm going to take it at 51. Won't get into why, but I handicapped that game. I like the side myself. Brent tells me the sharps are on it. So that's the third pick, Bowling Green under 51, -110. And then for a fourth pick, I'm going to throw in Atlanta on the money line Monday night, -450. Yeah, it's a lot of chalk. I don't think Atlanta loses that game. So that's 4 picks in the parlay. Jacksonville, Bowling Green under, Green Bay over, and the Atlanta money line. That's 100 to win 716.67 on this week's parlay. Hope I win this one, boys. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch y'all again next week.